the ground.
Woohoo!
Welcome, Jamie. It feels like I haven't seen you in a decade.
There's been so many things that's been going on, just so many fast moving parts lately. And
I
it feels very long ago that I haven't even stepped foot back into my office since the
it's
last
been
recording, which was
for those of you who don't know, because we're both parents, we structure everything around kid schedules. So this year we switched it up a little bit. We actually changed how we're filming the schedule. It's still the same release dates. It's going to be Wednesdays and Saturdays, but we were batching things in total craziness last year because we had so many big projects. So Jamie and I sat down at the end of the year and we pre-made the schedule for
we
this year
structured it
with
better.
everything that I honestly feel that if I had not pre-planned everything in December, I would not have accomplished as much as I did in the month of January because these months seem to be going by like lickety split. And if you're not organized and you're not on top of it and following the tasks, and I'm not saying your whole life has to be all about tasks, but you're going to miss the boat because the months seem to be speeding by at like 99 miles an hour. So we came here today. This is an extra episode because we have
Yeah.
something that's time sensitive and
Yes, it is.
and it's coming right up right around my birthday and it's the CleanCon. Let's see if I can find it
I'm gonna tell you guys,
here.
I got it right here.
Oh, do you?
Uh,
I wanted to pull up the website
Molly.
with Molly.
Our friend, hi Molly
Miss Molly,
Moran.
if you're listening, hey.
Yes. We will link this at the bottom, Shannon, right? For CleanCon. They've created, I believe there's 5 people. I know Five Door Media is part of it, uh, which is not a cleaning business owner, but he has a lot of great insights. CleanCon, Molly Moran created a space, and as you guys grow, there's going to be some moments whenever things like this come up, and you've grown, and now you're ready to start stepping into events like this. Um,
It's we didn't honestly because it came up so fast that we didn't honestly have time to chase Molly down or any of the other stuff. So Jamie and I thought we would talk about this potential avenue as far as going to your first conference of the year. Traditionally, ISSA was it. And even
mhm.
then it was commercial based, janitorial based. And then about 2016, 2017, ISSA said, oh my God, the house cleaning industry is relevant. We should do something. So then they gave us our own little section inside of the ISSA, which has grown every year. And they kind of switched some things around and rewrote some manuals. But this event is specifically for house cleaning owners. It seems to be, and there's a huge keynote speaker, which is one of my favorite speakers. Jamie, I know it's one of yours.
Yes.
And we don't want you to miss the opportunity. I believe it's being held. Is it Indiana?
I believe it's in Chicago.
Is
Wait,
it? No, the ISSA is in
maybe
Chicago.
Indianapolis. Is it Indianapolis? Let me,
Looking, I'm looking right here. It is. It doesn't say
sorry guys.
Indianapolis. There we go. It's Indianapolis.
It is in Indianapolis at the Conrad. It's going to be in March. Price tickets are on sale. They went on sale for January 1st. Let me see here. What day is it?
I
Because
believe it's in March around
know,
my birthday. It doesn't say here on their website that I can see, but I want to say it's March 16th, 17th, and 18th, or March
right,
17th.
right around St. Patrick's Day.
Right.
Um, and they did kind of try to make it for, well, maybe they didn't. Sometimes,
Oh,
us,
here it is. It's in a weird spot on their website.
okay.
CleanCon 2026 is March 16th, 17th, and 18th. Starts on Monday night at 6. There's welcome and orientation on Tuesday. It looks like Mike Malkovich is the keynote speaker on the very first
Woo!
day. There's a
And
fun
we all
price tag.
know Mike Malkovich, or at least you guys should be listening, or at least an audiobook, if not doing the workbook of Profit First. He
Right.
is the writer of that. So many businesses implement that into their business. I know that we have somewhat of a SOP on the Profit First module. Now, do I adhere to it? No, but I did talk to the bank yesterday about doing my Profit First account elsewhere with a different bank. So,
So it
um,
looks like it's a 3 day event. There's a full day on Tuesday, a part day on Monday at 6 p.m. There's an open reception that's usually cocktails and meet and greeting. And then it's a full day on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, it wraps up around 1 p.m. So we wanted to talk about CleanCon, and we don't want you to miss the opportunity to go. You can press attend and buy your tickets. I believe they're $500. I don't know if you
right,
get a discount at the hotel. And
you
let's
do.
be honest, ladies and gentlemen, when you go to conferences and conventions, the juicy bits are in the hallway, as I was explaining the other day. Yes, you're there with your peers, but where the juicy bits happen is out in the hallways when you're meeting and greeting other cleaning business owners.
Yeah,
I have
it's right. It's about who's in the room, right? That's who's in the room. All
right,
that knowledge is in one room, and they're all doing the same thing that we are doing.
right.
They're cleaning business owners. Um,
House cleaning business owners, not just cleaning business
Nonetheless,
owners.
yes, house
And
cleaning business owners. Um, yeah,
and it looks like it's going to be designed on ownership systems and leadership. And then it's not going to be about cleaning techniques. So if you're looking to learn how to mop the floor faster,
that's an
even though I
ISSA.
still
So
think that there should be a cleaner Olympics where we can make the bed super fast. I know that's or mop who can mop the floor the fastest and get the same
they do
result.
that at ISSA.
I've
They
seen that.
do. Those are great.
Those are
It's like,
fun to watch.
wow,
I don't know
some
if
of
you've
those
ever
people
seen
are
them,
like,
but you're like, woo! And
wow.
the fact that events like this still exist tell us the house cleaning industry is no longer being treated as a side hustle, that we're actually growing as an industry as a whole. And I know there's a lot of numbers being thrown around about flat rate, hourly, what you should do, what you should not do. These are just guidelines. You have to do what's true in your heart and what works for you in that moment. If being solo and not having helpers works for you and gets you through the day and you're able to do drop off and pick up, by all means, please
Absolutely.
don't change it for us because we're like, you can make all this money. Do what's
Yeah.
best for you in this time in this
And your
place
family.
and your family.
That's because I'm going to tell you, your family kind of go like whenever you're building something like this, I hear it all the time from my husband.
Right. It takes a lot
It takes
of time, effort. It's like giving birth to a baby. This is your baby, right?
exactly. Exactly. So yeah, why timing matters for
Right.
owners.
And conferences don't work the same for everyone. Not everybody likes to go to a conference and you're forced to integrate into mingling and jingling about whatever it is. Not everyone's comfortable talking about themselves. Not everyone's comfortable meeting face to face. It's easier to be a keyboard warrior than it is to establish relationships with other human beings. So timing matters more than ticket price. So you have to decide whether this will fit into your schedule or not. I believe I am not, oh, and let's say with this caveat, Jamie and I are not attending the CleanCon. There's just no way to pull it off
Not
without
to say
the
that because
coordination.
this is just the first one. We
Right,
wanted to introduce about starting to attend events for you guys. Next year it might be in the because there's so many different events. This is just one of
right,
many. I know there's some in Nashville, more geared towards the commercial side of things, but my son, Shannon's kids, my son is at the age where it's okay, am I able to go do this? So there's a little bit more planning involved if you have children. Uh,
So
You're
yeah,
not,
we thought we would talk about how this is a great opportunity for you should you choose to go because there is
yeah.
the ISSA, which typically happens in Vegas. That's usually in November. There is the conference that happened in Tennessee, and I'm trying to remember the name of it off my top of my head.
Is it Hugo or
Hugh, something like oh, that's
sorry, Ricky.
terrible that we're guessing, right? And then there's the, the other really large conference that I don't believe is going to be held in person anymore.
Yeah.
That's more of a cult than anything else, but we won't go into all the little details. You don't need to know the tea on that one.
Well, and then there's Liz Trotter's in-person event.
Right, at the mansion.
There's a lot, you guys. If you're in this industry, I'm sure that your algorithm on, should be popping up. I feel like you know, we really wanted to get this CleanCon out to you guys. I'm so excited for it.
I am
Even
too.
if I'm not attending, I've been reached out to have a personal invitation from the creator of this conference, and I thought me and Shannon could do a solid, even though I'm not attending, come up with some sort of announcement for it.
Right. So you don't want to miss the opportunity. Again, it's March 16th, 17th, and 18th. It's in Indianapolis at a really nice and fancy hotel. And it's your opportunity to mingle with other cleaning business owners in the industry, which tells us that we've made it. And I'm pretty proud to be there. I'm pretty proud to be there with you guys. And it's called CleanCon. Let me get it right so I can not bumble through it. It is called, of course, it's not here on my computer. Let me find it really fast. CleanCon with Molly. And it's called
And I
mycleancon.com. It's the number one event for residential cleaning business owners. And it's just not another conference, it's actually a movement. So I'm thinking that if this is successful, there'll be another one next year. And maybe with a little more notice, I might be able to travel a little bit with some preparation. So it's 3 transformative days. The brightest minds in the residential industry come together to share secrets, build relationships, and push our industry forward. That is verbatim from the actual website. And then there's a short video with Molly here, and you get to spend 3 whole days for,
in
for going
Indianapolis.
in
And you get to go
Indianapolis.
see the sites and go make new friends. Um, and let me tell you, these are very, very successful people that are in the residential cleaning area. I'm going to tell you guys, if they can do it, we can too.
Right,
I know Molly has a multi-million-dollar cleaning business down in New Mexico.
right.
New Mexico. Let that sink in. So, to say that you can't get that or these rates, da 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 da, that's exactly what it means. Da 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 da. No. Um,
And then,
so
just in case we just didn't want you to miss it, maybe next year we can be a little more straightforward and get one of the people who are running it to come on the show, and we can talk about how the first one went and what they anticipate for the second one.
that's a great idea.
But the next big announcement that we have, and I can tell you,
I felt my lips tremble just
I don't know if you guys have noticed, we've kind of mentioned a blip of it in a couple of episodes back, but Miss Jamie, there's a whole lead in to how this kind of evolved. There was a lot of there was a little bit of a disruption in the cleaning industry over the summer about some free cleanings. Let's just put it that with just a blanket statement. And because of that situation and a couple of other situations, it kind of led up to Jamie having this epiphany, and I'm going to let her tell the story because I really don't know. I'm making an assumption. Um,
no.
to start her own product because it was just such a controversial issue on who was going to buy what, when you were going to buy what, how often you were going to buy what, and it became
Sponsoring.
like
Who's doing what?
it's like Friends. You know when you have elementary kids and they come upset, well, Susan was really mean to me, and you're like, friends aren't property. Well, neither are customers. Customers are not property either per se. And
Right.
so Jamie invented this product, is now going through the trademark process, and is actually getting ready to launch here in the next couple days. So Jamie,
This is my paperwork. This is my paperwork that, and if you guys were to see, oh, you can't. I mean, I put a lot into this. So what Shannon's talking about is I have created a product.
a
It
cleaning
is
product
writing
that
a
you can
cleaning
buy.
product. It's for us, you guys. So it is a cleaning product. It is writing on the coattails of Above All Cleaning Services. I put a lot of money and hard work into this, a lot of testing, tried and true, in people's, in my own home. And then I was like, oh, it just was like, wow, this is working. And then we went into a couple of clients' homes. I asked for feedback, and they are absolutely in love with the light scent and the way it cleans. So above all naturals, we just bumped up our website to do e-commerce. So that's all getting fixed up behind the scenes. And I wanted to do it legit before I just hammered away at everybody like, oh, I wanted the my starting of my SDS, of getting it trademarked. Um, so not only am I running a whole company with employees and making sure all that's going on, I am literally behind the scenes doing distilled water, uh, in small little batches, and it's happening. I'm having labels made. I'm having the website created. I cannot. If you'd have told me a year and a half ago if I that I would be here where I'm at right now, I would be like, yeah, that would be a dream come true, wouldn't it? Um, but it's a true all natural product. Um, we're working on another product that's going to down the road. So there's products being made. Um, these SDS sheets are not cheap. Uh, you got to send it off, get it tested. What do you use? You have to have your formula down. And I have been thrown into this because I felt like we needed some other options that are true, again, true all natural cleaning products. And that actually worked from a actual cleaner, a professional cleaner. And I feel like I really, you guys are watching this live as it goes on. So I'm excited to announce when I don't know when we're doing a soft launch. I know Sarah, my virtual assistant, is working. All she has to do is click a button. She goes, "How many should I put in there?" And I was like, "I don't know." We already got my accountant, the bookkeeper, everybody is in this already on. So they're pushing me forward to keep it
I
going.
think
And
it's
then
going to
now
be a
Shannon's
limited
like,
run.
"Yeah, let's talk about it."
Right.
So here
And
we are.
if you want to try out her product, she's going to do a limited run the first time just to kind of work out the kinks in cogs in the wheel. And yeah,
I value, yes. And
and
I
if you
value everybody's feedback. Like
right.
that's what makes us successful is feedback, you know.
So
So,
this is going to be the same web address as Above All Cleaning. You'll just
mhm.
have a link on your site. It says Above All Naturals. Is that what we're looking at here?
Yeah, eventually I'm going to do a page. I know that I know Sarah because she runs also my social media, like anything but behind the scenes that I can't keep up. She runs my social media for me. Um, there's sometimes whenever I jump in there, but she's already got it in the queue to have some some sort of something. I have no idea. I don't sign off on. I trust her wholeheartedly. Sarah, if you ever listen, I don't know if you're listening or
Sarah is
not.
a good VA if you guys are ever looking.
Yeah, if you guys are interested, she is phenomenal, and reasonably priced. Um, and I'm so thankful for her. But yeah, she's helped in that aspect of it. I got all the legalities of it going. Um, she tried to do labeling. We're working on labels. I got that today that I
Do you
have
have a
to.
price point that you guys have come up with yet?
I believe it was 1 second. I believe it was 22. We're starting off with the 16 ounces. Let me,
Concentrated, right?
no, this is the ready to use.
Okay.
This will be ready to use. I am making a concentrate for for the future. But right now, this is just going to be ready to use. I cannot remember what the price point is.
Gotcha.
It's all new. It is
Totally.
all new to us. So
I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that that's going to be going live here soon, sometime this week. I don't think they've squared down an actual release date, but there is going to be a soft launch. And we did want to come out and tell you guys about it because we don't want you to miss the opportunity to buy product off Jamie and her website. And I think it's going to be awesome. And I can't wait to see if it actually makes it into the grocery stores or not. I'm super excited and I cannot
oh,
wait
crazy.
because I get to be on the
Yeah.
back end because Jamie and I talk all the time. So,
What I would love, in my vision, and you guys can hold me accountable, throw tomatoes at me. Uh,
no, no
but
tomatoes.
that's what pushes me. So eventually I would love to be able to sponsor this podcast, um, with Above All Naturals. Like that is my dream right now. And we'll see how that works.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Well, as always, we appreciate you guys taking the time to listen in. And if you have any questions, we'll leave the links for CleanCon. We'll leave the link for Jamie's product in the show notes. As always, we appreciate you. And if you enjoy the podcast, please recommend this to another cleaning business owner. We love, love, love you guys.
absolutely. We'll talk to you soon.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.